This is a Sports Catastrophe production.
Hey there, Heather Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another Sports Catastrophe Birthday Boy. And the birthday boy for today, July the 22nd, is a former Russian player who's now an assistant for SKA St. Petersburg or the Continental Hockey League or the KHL or Russia's answer to the NHL. This man was an NHL icon. He played for New York, Pittsburgh, and Dallas in the NHL and in the KHL with SKA St. Petersburg. He was inducted to the Hockey Hall of Fame in the class of 2019, one of the best defensemen of all time, offensive defenseman, winning 2 cups. His name, Sergei Zubov. Zubov was born in Moscow, July 22nd, 1970, and now is 54 years old. Zubov was drafted in the 5th round of the 1990 NHL draft by the New York Rangers. A lot of people be probably thinking, well, were there any good players drafted? Well, Zubov was the first pick of round 5. It was a big trade. This was actually a massive move because Quebec was supposed to get the first pick in the 5th round. However, this is actually the compensation pick that Quebec had to give for signing Guy Lafleur from the Rangers organization. So that's why they got Zubov. Don't get me wrong, Gino Ojic, Brian Sakic, as in Joe Sakic's brother, Richard Schmalek, and Paul DiPietro also were 5th round picks, but still. 4th round defenseman blunders. Detroit taking Stuart Malgonas in the 4th round. Could have picked Zubov. Calgary went 3rd round with Glenn Mears at defenseman. Should have taken him. Laurie Billick was picked by the North Stars. He should have been like with Zubov. But anyway, in the 5th round, he would play for CSKA Moscow in the Russian League and would play for the Red Army until 1992 when the Soviet Union was dissolved. He actually went overseas to play in the AHL for Binghamton. That's a city in New York. He would play 49 games in his rookie year with the Rangers, scoring 31 points, becoming pretty good. In his second season, the 94 season, he put up 12 goals and 77 assists, 89 points, which led the team in scoring. Not Graves, not Messier, not even Leach led in points. It was Sergei freaking Zubov. He would contribute 19 points to the Rangers' playoff campaign. And he was a pretty good defenseman. Much more than that, he, alongside Alex Karpovtsev, Sergei Nemchinov, and Alex Kovalev, became the first Russians to have their names on the Stanley Cup. Zubov did well in the 94-95 shortened season, and then the Rangers decided to trade him to Pittsburgh alongside Peter Nedved for Alf Samuelsson and Luc Robitaille. I don't know why the Rangers would take a guy like Alf Samuelsson, but Luc Robitaille didn't really fit in New York and went back to LA after. Zubov would only play 1 year in Pittsburgh and thought he would be the power play quarterback instead of Mario Lemieux. But of course, he couldn't get along with Lemieux, and then Pittsburgh traded him to Dallas on June 22nd, 96 for Kevin Hatcher. Zubov earned 3 All-Star game nods with Dallas, and he didn't have the scoring height he did with the Rangers due to Dallas's more defensive system. Nevertheless, he did have 11 consecutive years of 30-plus assists, which was pretty good. He was very good defensively and known for his positioning puck dislodging abilities rather than checking. It would be good on positioning. He would actually be a mainstay on penalty killing and did fantastic. Zubov would finally get a Norris Trophy nomination, that's the trophy for Best Defenseman, in 2006. Hard to believe. He had a sports hernia injury and a hip injury that practically ended his NHL career by 2009. He was pretty good for the Dallas Stars, over 12 years with them. He decided to leave the NHL to go back to the motherland, Russia, and sign with St. Petersburg of the KHL. He was in reserve for Team Russia at the 2010 Winter Olympics if there was an injury. But hip-related injury problems would cause Zubov to retire. Zubov would be named to the coaching staff of the Russian national team in 2015. He went to HC Sochi, but didn't do so well. He's still a senior consultant to hockey operations for the Dallas Stars. He won two medals in the World Juniors with Russia, won a gold medal for the '92 Olympic team, which was called the Unified Team. He was actually named in the book 100 Ranger Greats in 2009, number 72 all time as a Ranger, despite the fact he only played like a few years with the Rangers. Zubov was the all-time scoring leader for Russian defensemen, but second to Sergei Gonchar now. Dallas in 2022 would retire as number 56. So Zubov and his wife have 2 children. Yeah, he only played 3 full years with the Rangers. 1 year with Pittsburgh, and then from 97 to 2009 with the Stars. 12 years. In his 1,068 NHL games, he put up 771 points, then 117 career playoff points in 164 games, winning the Cup in both 94 with the Rangers and 99 with the Stars. Got to the Hall of Fame in 2019. He still holds the NHL record for points by Russian-born defenseman with 89, something that Sergei Gonchar couldn't even touch. He still owns Dallas' records for points by defenseman in a regular season and playoff in his career. So, yeah, he was Mr. Defenseman for Dallas and all that. People forget that he played for the New York Rangers and all that. So, that's just amazing what he could do. And Sergei Zubov, yeah, my Ranger buddies would probably agree that he was a good defenseman and he should never have been traded. But still, Dallas needed a defenseman and they got him good. And he is in the Hall of Fame after all. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.